And hello, welcome back. This is Billy the All-Star coming at you one more time with another cigar review. Today is something I think is going to be a little controversial. Nobody's on the fence about it. Either you love this cigar or you just hate it. The cigar I'm talking about is the Kentucky Fire Cured by Drew Estates. You can see there. Now, this is a little unusual because the Kentucky Fire Cured cigar has fillers and wrappers that are fire cured, hence the name. Actually, this is from the country Nicaragua. The wrapper is from San Andreas. It's an Oli Maduro. The filler is a Nicaraguan filler with a Brazilian Maya Finalong filler, and the strength is medium. Now it's ruled as a medium, but I've smoked this, and it seems more like a full to me. It starts out, it's more like a full, not a medium, but we'll find out. We'll give it a shot. This one is actually fire cured. Most tobacco isn't. This is fire cured. And what it is, it's the leaves are hung in what they call curing barns. I don't know if you know anything about that, but that's one of the ways they actually cure meat as well. That's what gives it this smoky type of flavor and smell and taste. This is not for the faint of heart. I'm gonna let you know that now. This is not for the faint of heart. The wrappers were actually, according to Cigar International, they are fire cured from Kentucky and Virginia. And the guy who invented this, or responsible for it, is Jonathan Drew from Drew Estate Cigars, which you're well familiar with. They also have a line called the Muwat, which is my Uzi weighs a ton. That's another line. We'll get into that later. We'll have more about that in another segment. Right now we're going to concentrate on this. This is a Toro. This is a 6x52. It's medium, I guess. Well, let's take it out. Let's take a look at it. Let's look at it. And the thing with this one, if you've never experienced this, wow. That is hickory. That is wood. That is hickory. That is very pronounced. Yes, hickory. This reminds me of when you're out in the grilling out in the yard or the holiday. You got the grill going. You got some steaks on. You got some ribs, stuff like that. And you take a look at the seat. See how it has a bit of an oily base to it. I wish you had smell-o-vision. This is hickory. It says usually the notes are roasted oak, hickory, and some maple. This is smoked hickory, or actually more like a mesquite. But it's very pronounced. This is very pronounced. If you've ever smoked one, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you look at the top of that, it's darker than the rest. It has a bit of a oily texture, and it is hickory. Hickory. Smoked hickory. I'm telling you, it's smoked hickory. That is pronounced and very prominent. Okay, let's snap off the cap and do a cold draw, which I'm sure I'm going to get hickory. Smoked hickory. Hickory. Smoked hickory. Okay. Now I am getting a little oak now. Yeah. Hickory, oak, and just a little. It's all smoked, but it's a little sprinkle of sweetness. A little sprinkle, very little, but enough to know that you know it's there. Yeah. Let's just light it up. As I said before, this is from Drew Estates. This is a Toro, which is a 6x52. They have other sizes in their Uzi line. They got a Nightcrawler, it's a 4.5x50. They got an 11, which is a 550x52. They got a 4 by 4.4. They got a 7x60, a 6x60, and a 5x60. So I mean, it's something for everybody in the Uzi line, which I will probably do a review on a little later. Okay, toasted the foot, burned real well. No problems. I always like to finish off with a match. If you've been looking at any of my videos, you know that. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. I'm getting still the hickory, and I'm still getting the oak with a little bit of that sweetness. Okay. Still the same. Burning pretty good, as you can see there. I like the color of the ash. That's great. As I said, Jonathan Drew worked on this for over 2 years, and I know as cigar smokers we tend to have some we like and we don't like, but I try not to call a cigar trash or anything like that, because somebody's put passion and love and time and effort to try to make a cigar that they think is great. And even though I may not agree with it, I'm not going to say it's trash or garbage. Maybe something I don't particularly care for, or not within something I would smoke, but there's something for everyone. Because they used to say it's one man's trash is one man's treasure. So you may think it's garbage, somebody may think it's gold. It's an opinion. Okay, so far it's smoking pretty good. It's staying consistent with the hickory and the oak. It's not bad. It's still pronounced. I haven't really. I'm still working on it. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna smoke about a third of this or so, and give you what I'm gonna recommend to drink with this. Maybe a surprise. You may not be. And I'll be back in a minute. Okay? Hang tight. Hello, and we're back. Okay. I did smoke. If you can see that. Smoke a little more than about a third of it. Only problem I have is that it smokes and I get a good ash on it, it just falls off. And you see it's starting to burn a little unevenly. Now I haven't relit it or anything. I'm just gonna let it run its course. Okay, so far the notes hadn't really changed much. It got a little bit more subtle as I started smoking it, but that prominent smoky taste is still there of hickory. It got a little sweeter as I smoked it, but it stayed with the hickory, and it got sweeter. I don't know if it's a, I wouldn't say it's a, I'd say it's more of a brown sugar than anything. It was subtle, but it was there. Okay, what are we gonna drink with it? Okay, since it reminds me of grilling and stuff like that, and being out with the family on a holiday, 4th of July, Labor Day, Memorial Day, out there grilling and eating pulled pork and stuff like that. I'm gonna put a little something together, and as I said before, what I do is, and I don't know if you want to do it too, if you can see this, I buy the little bottles of flavored gins and whiskeys and stuff like that. So if I want to make a mixed drink for myself, I can. Now if it's something like this I enjoy, I'll buy the large bottle. But generally I try to keep at least 20 or 30 different types on hand, just in case, you know, I want to try with a different cigar. Handy little carrying case. Got a lot of gins and stuff like that in there. That's a little tip. Before you commit to a large bottle, buy a couple of small ones. That way you know what it tastes like. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to do an old-fashioned lemon and iced tea. So here's my iced tea. And I'm going to add a mango vodka. Now, why didn't I go with a lemon? I wanted to try something different. So we're going to put that in there. And we're going to finish it off with some lemonade. Now, mango is a little bit more pronounced than a lemon would be. Lemon would be a little bit more tart. This gives me a type of festive, type of relaxed outdoor. Oh, that smells fantastic. Flavor. Oh, yes. Yes, this is perfect. Mesquite, grilling. Pair it with a lemonade. Oh, yeah. That's working. That's working. I can pretty much close my eyes right now, and I'm out. I can just hear the steak sizzling on the grill right now. Okay, I'm going to finish this. And hopefully you enjoyed my video. And as usual, karate chop that subscribe button and kung fu that notification bell. And that way you'll be alerted the next time I do a video. This is Billy the All-Star letting you know, always, if you can't be nice, just be cool. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye.